Hello! In this short video, we will look at net present value, or NPV for short, and how NPV is used in evaluating investment opportunities. The basic idea behind NPV is that the dollar received today is worth more than a dollar received tomorrow. And it's actually worth significantly more than a dollar received in a couple of years or in 10 years. Intuitively, you know why it is that way. Because of the inflation, for example. What you can buy today with a dollar, you will not be able to buy with a dollar in 5 years. Another reason is because you can get this dollar today, invest into shares, and realize a return on your investment, and have, let's say, $4 in 10 years instead of this $1, if you're lucky enough to get 15% return on your investment. So when it comes to investing into project, when it comes to business, contemplating investing into projects, you have to equalize the cash flows that are happening over a long period of time, potentially, as your revenue, as your inflow of cash, between potential investments. I have an example for you to illustrate how it works. So hopefully it will make it more clear how to use NPV, or net present value, in evaluating your investment opportunity in your individual case study that you're about to tackle. So I have an example here for you. We have a business opportunity. We can invest. We have a new business idea. We can invest some money. It will require some capital investment. And we think we can generate some revenue over the coming years. There will be some revenues. Here's the pro forma income statement. And just an example, these numbers are not the same numbers as in your case, but to illustrate the application of NPV, here's the hypothetical example of a company that decided that they want to consider investing money in a project. And if they do, they can create some revenue in 1 year, in year number 1, possibly $50,000. And of course, they will have cost of goods sold that goes with this revenue, $20,000. Besides the cost of goods sold, of course, there's always other expenses, things like labor, packaging, etc. In this case, this company estimated that these expenses will amount to $15,000. So at the end of the day, when we compile our pro forma income statement, we think that we can end up, if we invest, with annual earnings before interest and taxes, or EBIT, of $15,000. Great. And we actually think we can sustain this level of income over several years. But we can't just receive this revenue without investing into equipment, for example, without having some initial capital costs. And in this case, we know that in order to realize this potential, in order to create this revenue earning possibility, we have to invest into equipment, and we have to invest into training. We have to invest approximately $33,000, we think, so we can start creating these numbers. This is initial outlay. This is a one-time cost. So the question is, should we go for it? Should we invest into this project? Well, that's where NPV comes into place. We know that in order to finance this project, we have to get a 4-year loan at 5.9%. So that's good enough for us. These are the numbers we can use to set, first of all, the discount rate at 5.9%. And also, we will estimate our cash flows over 4 years. See if it's worth or not to go with this investment. How do we do that? You will have to look online, and you will have to look for present value of an annuity calculator. That's an online calculator you can use. And what you can do, you can discount these cash flows, $15,000 in cash flows, over 4 years to today's dollars. If you find a calculator, you will have to use 4 as time period, number of periods, 5.9 as a discount rate, and $15,000 as annual cash flow. Here for annuity calculator. If you use this calculator, you will get 52,095 and 82 cents You can omit cents, of course, as discounted earnings before interest and taxes, right? So this is your present value of your cash flows. You also have to consider initial capital costs. So you'll have to subtract $33,000 as your capital cost. And what you have at the end of the day, you will have $19,095.82 if you are into these kind of things, if you want to be precise, as a lot of accountants like to do. And so this is your net present value. Because this amount is comfortably larger than zero, we should invest. I hope it helps you with your individual case study and calculating the net present value of the investment. Thank you.